What's up everyone, welcome back to SW Bricks and Figs. Today I am bringing you an awesome mock showcase / collaboration with NotThatSamSmith. So this will be part 1 of our little storyline that we've done, and he will be building part 2. So be sure to go check him out, there'll be a link in the description below. But yeah, let's get right in with this sort of showcase and explanation of this awesome mock. So first of all, I will cover the storyline of the mock. This mock is called Saving the Senator, and as I said before, this is part 1 of 2. So in this part, we have the senator who has been captured by the separatists and is being escorted along in this sort of like convoy / patrol sort of thing. And we have the clone troopers trying to break him out or free him or attempt a little rescue mission. In the second part, which is Sam Smith's part, the clones are successful and they are sort of escaping on a custom Republic attack shuttle that he built, which is really awesome. So definitely go check out part 2 if you want to see what that looks like. He's built an even bigger mock, which is really cool. And so definitely go check that out as well. I'll leave a pop-up in the corner of the screen there and also a link in the description. And also a pop-up at the end of the video as well, so you can watch that after you have watched the sort of explanation and showcase for this mock. So as you can see, this entire mock is freeform, so that means it's not on any base plates or anything. It is just using this sort of like snot border, which is where the studs aren't on top, so they're all on the sides. And I think this came out really well. I'm really happy with the way I made the border on this mock. Then you can see there are these awesome sort of trees, snow-covered trees, which we see here. And you can see this front one here is built on top of this little platform, and then there's the path sort of running behind the tree and continuing on there. So then there is obviously this massive mountain at the back here, which is where the clones are sort of hiding out, ready to ambush the droids. You can see I've used a fair few different rock techniques. I've actually done a video on my rock work and stuff, but I've also incorporated some new techniques such as these sort of cracks, which I actually got from Coconut Brick Studios Utapau mock, so definitely check that out. So thank you Coconut for the great inspiration. But yeah, you can see there's just a mixture of dark bluish grey mostly, with these sort of olive green and white accents sort of showing off the snow. And I think it really complements each other well. Then up the top here, we have 3 more of these awesome trees. This one here sort of branching out over the side with the clones just sat here sort of ready to start firing. And then the rocks sort of slope their way down here, this side, all the way down to where the path would go. I sort of envisioned the path sort of wrapping around like this and coming like this. Then over here we have a sort of break in the border where the sort of slopes up with the snow, and the path sort of begins. So the path would start here and work its way across. And I think this looks really good. It's just a mixture of wedge plates and stuff like that with some rocks on top of it. So at the front of the little convoy here, we have this awesome stap, which is actually a custom made by Greg the Gungan, which I'll leave a link to the video tutorial for that. It's a really cool model, and I think it came out really nicely. I don't actually have any of the Lego versions, so this was really cool to build a custom one. And there's a droid there on top of it, sort of leading the way with this, with the sort of patrol escorting the senator to the droid base. So I really think this came out well. I really enjoyed the way I'd sort of incorporated the snow. It was a really good sort of idea from me and Sam. We sort of brainstormed and worked out what we wanted to do. And I really like the way the sort of snow looks sort of more patchy rather than just being a sort of fully snow-covered planet like Hoth or something like that. We sort of went for this more patchy design with the rocks and stuff. And I'm happy with the way it turned out, and I'm happy with the way I managed to sort of capture it in this mock. I really like the way this sort of slopes up with different levels. There's the same on this side, so there's a sort of level here, and then it slopes up onto the top. And I think this was quite a cool design. So from above, you can really see the freeform design. So it's just sort of flat on the back there, and then it's got this nice arcing sort of half circle sort of design, and I think this looks really cool. I mainly for the path used a mixture of plates and tiles in both white and dark bluish grey, as well as some studs and stuff as well in both of the colours, just to sort of give it a nice texture design rather than just sort of laying a flat layer of plates. And then on top I did the sort of same design up here as well, with some touches of olive green just to sort of spice up the terrain a little bit. And then for the rocks, you can see just more techniques here with sort of wedge bricks and stuff like that. And some snot techniques such as these bits here. Then the cracks, as I said before, and loads of other sort of things, which I think looks awesome. Overall, I was really had a lot of fun with this mock. I think there was some awesome techniques I used. I love building in freeform. I find you can add a lot more detail, as well as building all of this rock work. I think is a really fun thing to do. And the trees as well, I enjoyed building them because it was a slightly different design to what I've done before for trees. Then there is this custom senator, which we will see you can see in Sam's mock as well, which I think came out quite nicely. He obviously uses the Coleman Trevor head piece there, and I think it was cool to just introduce like a custom figure instead of just using these sorts of regular like Padme or a senator that we've seen before. Then we obviously have these P1 clones up here on top of the rock. And it's good to actually use these again in the mock. I haven't used them in a long time in a mock, so I usually stick to P2, but I think it was a really good decision by Sam and I to use these because you don't see them too often nowadays. I think more people tend to venture towards P2 clones more often nowadays, but yeah, definitely good to see them in a mock. But yeah, definitely it's going to be exciting to see what Sam will create, so go and check out the part 2 in the description down below, and if you haven't already, liked this video, and definitely be sure to subscribe to him because he has some awesome content and in the past and also coming up. He's building an awesome Theed mock, so be sure to go check that out. It was really fun working with him because it sort of gave us the sort of creative ideas to bounce off of each other instead of just solely having to come up with the storyline and the design for the mock and the planet and everything all on your own. It's a lot more fun to work with someone, so that was a really fun thing to do, and I definitely will be looking to do more collabs in the future potentially. But yeah, I think this is honestly one of my favourite mocks I've ever built, and I think it came out nicely. So definitely let me know what you thought of it in the comment section down below. Be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit that post notification bell to stay up to date with my awesome content that I will be coming out with in the future. But yeah, I am very happy with this. Don't forget to go on my Instagram and like the photos of the mock. There'll be some in-depth photos if you want to see some really high quality photos over there. And yeah, don't forget to check out Sam's mock and tell me what you think of his mock as well in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Goodbye.